Knesset held a first caucus meeting aimed at combating the BDS movement. Organized by Likud MK, Dr. Anat Berko, the forum heard from Dr. Kanta Ahmed, a Muslim doctor of Pakistani descent. They told IBA's Ari O'Sullivan that the liberal left, calling for boycotting Israel, were in effect supporting Islamists.
We've seen views that are strongly supportive of BDS intrude even in the most elite journals, which troubles me as an academic because it limits academic freedom, but even more importantly as an observing Muslim, it gives false legitimacy to Islamists. Islamists, unlike Islam, see all Jewish identity, Jewry, Israel, Zionism as a cosmic enemy, not a mortal enemy. BDS feeds directly into that by delegitimizing the State of Israel, by dehumanizing Jewish people, and that gives enormous power, not just to the BDS movement, to Islamist objectives.
What's the best way to combat this BDS movement?
I think to expose it as fraudulent. It is fundamentally anti-democratic. BDS is seeking to portray itself as a proponent and liberator of, let's say, the Palestinian people. It is actually promoting a means to isolate Israel, which is a legitimate state, economically, culturally, academically, and treat it very differently than any other state in the world, falsely portraying it as an apartheid state. It is socially unacceptable to promote an anti-Semitic view in the realm of secular humanism. This is not allowed. But to say that you are anti-Zionist or anti-Israel is now not only without reprisal, but a badge of honor. And we need to expose it as a false position. If you want to have an extreme position to boycott a nation, say it. Do not do it in the aegis of a pro-democratic position.
The reality is that now we are facing a wave of anti-Semitism, not just to us as Jews, each one of us, but as a whole, as the state of the Jewish people. So I think that we need to combat it together and to stand together. It doesn't mean that you need to be Jewish to do that. It means that you need to be really commit to the truth, to the freedom, to the democracy, and to the humankind.
BDS is an example of non-violent Islamism in action. It may have different sentiments. Non-violent Islamism is using institutions to promote a pro-Islamist view. Pro-Islamist view, one of the central philosophies, Jews, Zionism, Israel is a cosmic enemy. If you disguise that in an activity on campuses that seems to be a liberating force for a minority people, that serves institutional Islamists. So while we both understand Dr. Berko's scholarship is in decades of looking at suicide bombers, I've met with suicide operatives in Pakistan who were children. While her scholarship is based in the initiation of violent Islamism, non-violent institutional Islamism has become much, much bigger and much harder to combat. That's what we were just discussing in her initiative in this Knesset caucus, is the need for a kind of an iron dome to protect academia, cultural and economic boycott as at least a beginning.
Is another form of terrorism.